The Ayatollah resurfaced from his secret underground bunker on Saturday to mark the 47th anniversary of the Islamic Revolution. And it was the first time that he'd been seen in public since protests erupted in late December over the country's collapsing economy. What's your assessment of his movements? Do you think that there is action taken in Iran? Will he be likely to flee?
Not about fleeing. I don't even know that he has the capacity to flee, but it looks like his leadership could be the end of the line. The question is not so much the Ayatollah, who historically were thought as being very powerful, but now appears very weak, but the Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps, the state within a state, the sort of nasty, brutal police that control the economy, that control key elements of the military. They want to cling to power, of course. They are the heart of the regime. They may be replaced by conventional military. It's hard to see a non-military opposition stepping into the frame at this stage, but the Ayatollah's days are probably numbered. He's an old man. He's not been in good health. And the fact that he's been hiding in a bunker means his credibility is greatly diminished. So he will be trading on looking for some straw to grasp onto with this deal because he doesn't have any other options to play for himself.
Okay, well, we have been seeing calls around the world for Donald Trump to take action. Let's just look at some of the chants coming out of a rally in Toronto in support of freeing Iran from the Islamic regime. So if we do see action being taken, how successful would it be in destabilising the regime?
I think any action taken is likely to destabilize the regime. The question is not how vulnerable the regime itself is, it's what replaces it. It's hard to see the sort of government, open society coming to Iran quickly that protesters would like. But we need to understand, Gabrielle, that we've had tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of brave protesters taking to the street at real risk of life. There have been many thousands killed, possibly tens of thousands. It's hard to confirm numbers. Possibly the worst loss of life to protesters since the Islamic Republic was formed in 1979 during the revolution. So people are desperate. They're prepared to gamble a US intervention. Historically, they would have rejected this and called it imperialist, but many are now saying, bring it on. Let's just do something to try and break the deadlock and bring about change. And that is very understandable. The question is, once that process starts, what replaces this current awful regime? Possibly something better, but there's no clear path, and that's the dilemma.